What's going on with the GOP's healthcare plan in Congress?
Well, as we are recording right now, there is a vote scheduled on this
today, Friday.
Today, Friday, demanded by President Trump. There had been a lot of discussion about putting this American Health Care Act up for a vote on Thursday. The votes were peeling away. There was some thought that, okay, we don't have the votes, let's just put this off. They did, and President Trump said, look, here's your ultimatum. Vote on it Friday or live with Obamacare. And so we do see a vote scheduled. There's going to be a lot between the time that we're talking right now and the time of the vote, a lot of whip count, a lot of deals being made, a lot of discussion saying we're going to do this if you vote for it. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens.
Well, let me ask you this, Donnie. Do you think that the House leadership dropped the ball on this, Ryan and McCarthy and the whole leadership team, on how they presented this bill?
I think we're seeing history repeating itself to some degree. I think they're moving it kind of quick. They're not bringing everybody on board early. They've had 8 years to think about it, and it worries me, of course. I think Mark Meadows from North Carolina has made quite a name for himself. And I'm not sure that it didn't improve the bill. I'm not sure it didn't. They forced them to make some changes. They made them go back to the drawing board on a couple of key issues. Among them are things that are going to help North Carolina. North Carolina is 95% small business. It doubles the health savings account, so that'll be something that the AHA really strangled small businesses to some degree, disincentivized them for growing, and that is addressed in this. But I also think it's important to note that they say this is part one of a three-part process. So I think we're going to see it pass.
Joe, you think this was a smart call by Trump to force the vote?
Well, I think it certainly is indicative of.
It's unusual.
Well, the president's strategy is to be a straightforward business person in the leadership of the country, and this is sort of a pragmatic business way of approaching these things. Take a vote, and if the vote fails, let's move on. It's interesting. Some of what has hamstrung Speaker Ryan in the old days, when there were earmarks in the federal budget, you could use that to horse trade for votes on contentious things. We don't have earmarks anymore, and so it's increasingly difficult for the leadership, either party, to really exert the kind of influence over members of their own caucus that are wavering on a particular issue, because there's not really a carrot, only a stick left in Congress.
Morgan, what's your sense of where this is headed?
You know, I think what you're seeing is the Republicans in D.C. are learning that there's more to governing than just saying no. And I think this is what they've spent the last 8 years saying no. We're going to repeal Obamacare. That's the first thing we're going to do. You also got to remember that if you remember back from 2010 and 2011, the big argument about Obamacare was the Democrats jammed it down the throats of Congress. Well, they took 120 days to negotiate and to fight over this bill.
But you had to vote for the bill.
Yeah, right, among themselves. Yeah, but this is 17 days.
I mean, you had to vote for the bill to see what was in it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Which is not a lot different than what's happening right now. But I think if you look at the last 2 days, as we've gotten closer and closer to this vote that was supposed to happen yesterday on Thursday, they went from 22 against to 35 Republicans against.
I mean, they're not all conservative either.
That's right. That's right. Some moderates. That's
too.
right. And so I think it's going to be really challenging. One last thing I would say about Trump. Trump has positioned himself very well by demanding this vote. He has set himself up that if it succeeds, it is because of him, and if it fails, it's because of Paul Ryan and lack of leadership. And so he's got himself in a good place where he can just walk off and say, Paul Ryan blew that up, and if he'd followed my way, we'd have it.
It actually may weaken Ryan.
That's right. I think that's right.
Particularly within his own caucus, and I think it really helps Meadows. End of the day, does this pass, panel?
Ooh, I'm going to say yes, but we'll know by the time this airs.
Does it pass?
I don't think it does.
Not in its current form. I think there's more work to be done.
Donna?
I would say yes. I actually think so. I think that they're going to.
I think they're going to take one for the team, and it's going to go over and be dead on arrival over to Senate. So it's a win-win for Trump, right?
Well, it's a very fair point. I mean, whatever happens tonight in the House doesn't give any indication of what's going to happen in the Senate.
No, but it impacts the rest of the
and very quickly, it shows the difference between Trump and Ryan. Trump is someone who gets things done. Ryan trusts the process, and sometimes that doesn't work.
He's an institutionalist.